Hey everybody, it is Music Therapy Laz here on freaking Frankenstrat Friday, that's right. Yes, the horrible news has been out and I'm not prepared to talk about that, but I actually cried driving today listening to some video earlier today about Edward Van Halen's untimely death, in my mind, untimely. And I came to my favorite local music store in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I saw this in the amp room, kind of like the used storage section here, where it used to be kind of like your practice amp, or, well, I guess test out your amp room, right? And they've got all kinds of amps and stuff here, all kinds of funky items. A Marshall. Couple slant cabs here, Marshall slant cabs. Look at that baby. Look at the size. It's a baby-sized violin there. And yeah, this is kind of cool. It's like an old Prosonic for $699.99. Anyway, but the main thing is that stopped me here was check this out. I know it's kind of not making sense at the moment what's going on here, but when I pick it up you're gonna see, yes, that's right, it's a bass and a 6-string guitar in one. Headless, of course, because how else would you do that? But isn't this a marvelous way of doing that? It's got an interesting bridge, an overlord of music bridge. Knurled fine tuners there, obviously. And on the other side, it's got the same bridge for a bass, overlord of music bridge, with knurled knobs there, with kind of like a jazz and P bass kind of setup, kind of, you know, best of both worlds, and a nice maple neck. And let's see, it weighs about the same as a Les Paul. And I like that orange color too. It's orange and black. My favorite combination of colors, not just because of Halloween, but because that's the Giants, San Francisco Giants colors, that's right. Anyway, so turn this around like this. Music Therapy Laz here on a freaking Frankenstrat Friday. Needed to get a little of my music store thing. I had to go into a store and just look at some equipment and look at some guitars and look at some stuff. And I was nearby here in this area, Redwood City, California, at Gelb Music. Gelb Music has been around for a long, long time. Bought a lot of equipment through them here. All those guys are actually retired. But when we had our studio back in the 90s, me and my buddy Andy, with some other collaborators, but mostly it was me and him running that, putting that together and running that thing. And yeah, it's gone now, but it was this store where we got a lot of that equipment. So I'm going to take you guys around the store real quick. You've been in here before. I've done this store once before. And they have a guitar up here that I kind of like. I already have a white and black Super Strat style guitar, but this is the real Super Strat style with the neck and middle pickup and bridge humbucker. And it is the actual The Strat Fender HM heavy metal Strat with that locking tremolo bridge. That's right. I played one of those recently at the GC store. Mustang 4. Wouldn't mind getting one of these. I'd rather get the silver over the blackface actually, but I'd like to get a more older original one. I saw one for around this price tag actually. Not far from that price over at Mountain Music in Piedmont recently. Oh, So here's that Yamaha, the new one. Isn't there a 3? I think there is a THR3, 10.3, right? Anyway, there's that version. Very cool amp. From what I understand, I've not played through one. Little Black Star, like those. I like that too. And what do we have up there? Looks like a PRS with some Seymours and a single cut of some sort. Looks like an Ibanez. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. That reminds me of, it looks like a signature. It's got a bunch of signatures all over it. My 60th anniversary Strat has all those gold parts. Nice neck. Alright, what else have we got here? So we've got some hollow bodies and an Iceman. Looks like either an Ibanez or is it a Squire? It says Squire. Squire. And then that is a Guild on the left. Iceman in the middle. And some used guitar over here. Let's check that out and see what that is. Huh, don't know. Can't tell. I have to zoom in on that. I don't know. Well, look at that funky pickup. Must be a P90. Old school. Those sharp teeth. Pickup. Yeah, there's a lot of really nice Fender stuff here. This is where I ordered my custom 1996 custom ordered out of the catalog, not custom shop, because I don't think they even had the custom shop yet. Right on the edge of having the custom shop back then. But oh, that's that dude. What's his name? That country dude. That's his telly. Is there a tag on it? Yeah, it probably says so. It is the Brad Paisley Silver Paisley telly. I like the orange one. I saw a really cool orange telly at Real Guitars in the city one time. This is a custom. Custom. I like how they write custom on the headstock like that. Like this. It's cool, right? But yeah, it was a really nice orange with white pickguard. Looked like a creamsicle. What else we got up here? Some more performers, and that looks like it's got some P90s in it, actually. Yeah, what the heck? That's what that looks like. It's not your standard style pickups. So they probably are mini P90s, right, in a Jag. I dig it. That one's pretty cool too, with the 3 selector switch right up there. These must be alternate universe parallel series, or whatever they call that. Can't keep following up on these new names, but here's a nice player. Oh, I dig that. That one's nice. And a Jim Root telly, I think. Or is that a Jazzmaster? Jazzmaster, right? Look at the body, duh. I like it. Very nice guitars here. What do we got on this side? We've got an Ultra. Look at that sparkle. I love that Cobra Blue. That Cobra Blue looks stunning. I mean, you don't want to mess around with these, but yeah, you're talking a $1,900 guitar here. But yeah, look at the sparkle. It's got just the right sparkle. And the blue, that Cobra Blue is probably the best blue they've ever had. And I like how the necks are satin. Let's zoom out. So the necks are really nice feeling necks. You can even see that they're rounded here. And it's too bad they didn't go with stainless. But some people complain about the pingy sound that they make when you hit those. Here's another professional with a double humbucker. So this is basically what the Ultra replaced, isn't it? Or is that the Performer? So the professional series, right? With the double, with the humbucker in the bridge, single coils in the neck. But yeah, this one looks like it's been played a bit from the look of the strings. Can't tell. Nope, not the locking tuners. So they left that out. But it has the 2-point bridge, which I like. Some people don't. I like it. I like that you can do that Jeff Becky kind of tremolo twang thing with it. Squire. Oh, this looks like it's one of the, what do they call that series? The, oh my goodness. I saw them at NAMM. The, Verities. That's it, right? Yeah, Verities chambered telly, so it's chambered, which would make sense with that maple half-inch, or oh, it's like a 3/4 inch maple cap. You definitely would want that. It's not even a cap; it's half the guitar. You'd want that chambered. I don't like how they antique right over the frets, because then the paint starts. The lacquer starts peeling off. That happened to my 96 Strat that I was talking about. So the one that I had was a vintage white, which originally they wanted to call nicotine white, but they couldn't because of sensitivities to nicotine and the smoking trade, all that bad smoke stuff. And yeah, that guitar was cool because after I set it up and ordered it, I found out, looking at another guitar with the same setup, that it was exactly like a similar era Jeff Beck model, which I thought was cool that I set up a guitar like Jeff Beck would. Well, this is pretty funky. It's the Lead 3, so it has a different kind of, so check that out. So this has a not a floating bridge, but decked, as we would call it, right? It's hardtail is another term. Couple switches there, I guess, to switch around your pickups. So a lot of versatility in tone there, right? And just, of course, one tone knob because you can switch the pickups, right? And then you have the one volume. Looks like Powell Ferro fretboard, but that would be a cool guitar. Probably the only thing I'd change on this is I'd put locking tuners on there and the T-style string trees, and then of course buttons here for whatchamacallit, locking straps. I like locking straps. This is a nice color, kind of a, it looks really red in this video, but if you look at it in person, it's a much more darker brownish cinnamon kind of maroon color. And this pewter, sparkle pewter gray, it's pretty sweet too. Yeah, I like that one. That's a Squire too, a supersonic guitar. I didn't know they made supersonic guitars. And so this one is a pretty odd bird in that it's got the, you know, not the offset, but it kind of, well, I guess it is the offset, right? Yeah, it is the offset. So the offset funky body with the reverse headstock. I dig it. I really like this one. This one's weird, but in a very cool way. Don't you think? How much is that? We're gonna have to look. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. $349. Kidding me? Damn, dude. And the neck even has a little bit, okay, a little bit of flame in it. Very little. See that? Just a little bit of flame up there. Anyway, I'm trying to sell myself on that. I like it though. It's so weird looking. Oh, I dig it. It's like a soft Explorer, like a gooey Explorer that melted with a reverse headstock, with the big headstock too. Oh, I love it. I like that actually. Player series again. Yeah, this was the color. So this is a vintage white color. So the Strat I had gold lace sensors, 3 of them. The 2-point bridge like this, but it was that like the Jeff Becky one. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Kind of like that. I don't know. Let's see if there's one here like that. I don't think so. Nope. So yeah. Nope. So basically, it's like this color, like that kind of, I don't know, milled stainless, right? Milled stainless. So it had milled stainless and that rollerball LSR nut. I just love that color. I don't think that's Daphne blue, is it? Could be. Seems lighter, but probably is because this is one of the Ventera. So this is a Ventera 70s telly for $8.99. That's a nice telly. I dig it. That's, again, they have a really nice selection of guitars here. And then here's the former Jazzmaster with P90s. And kind of like a satin Lake Placid blue. I saw a satin Daphne blue, or was it, no, I think it was not Daphne, but I think it was a, like my supersonic blue. And it was satin, and it definitely looked cool. With that satin finish. So there's like a little Ibanez Geo hiding over here amongst the fenders. Anyway, just thought I would show you guys this little walkthrough. I'll come back to this really funky Basuji guitar. The Basuji V-Res or V-Res. It's a 6-string and a bass all in one. Strap that puppy on and just spin the get some special spinning like guitar strap or something, and just spin it around. I love it. Alright, until next time, Music Therapy Laz out. Getting on a little of that music therapy here today, just gear therapy for today. Later, music therapy. Happy Friday. Long live Eddie Van Halen. In our hearts and minds, and in our fingers, and our playing, and our keyboard sounds, our synths, all that stuff. He brought it all. He made it cool to be a keyboard player. I'm going to do a video on that later. Not today, but sometime soon. Until then, Music Therapy Laz reminding you all that the secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put that together with your hands and rock out. Laters.